Okay, here's our knucklehead project we're working on. So this first one here is the V-twin frame. The second one is an original 1941 frame that's never been screwed with. So the differences are pretty noticeable in the back end between the two of them. It's a ½ inch difference in the width. Other things aren't quite as obvious, but they're different. The V-twin has 30 thou taller neck rod in here. That's one reason why the fork doesn't fit correctly. We measure from here with a caliper. So the motors didn't fit either one, or didn't fit that one, but we made it fit. So we assume it fits the Harley frame. But anyway, it's just everything's just a little bit different. It looks similar, but things are just different everywhere. So the biggest thing we got is our back of our frame here. These axle plates here on the stock frame are nice and narrow and thin, everything through here. These are big and fat and bulky, and everything that you try to bolt onto here is the same problem. See how narrow this is right here, you can see how long and fat these are. The width between here is a lot wider than the stock one is here. So we bent this frame in a ½ inch already here, and I still got to bend another 1/8 of an inch. Here's the tape measure. So you measure back here across here, and you can see your 8 7/8 right there.
Headlight went out.
Yeah, it will. Just under 8 7/8. This one here, you're just over 8 7/8, about 1/8 inch difference. And you go down to your axle, your rear stand area here, about the same 8 7/8 number. This one here, it's about a 1/16 under that number.
Measure the outside diameter, so you see how thick the castings are.
Didn't need to get chill on the same mats here. Yeah, these things here, these axle plates are just tremendously thicker. So these things are about 5/16 thick, and you can see this one here, we're over 3/8 of an inch thick. The other thing is right here where the axle goes on over here. These things here, these are about 5/16 thick stock on both sides, if even that much. They might be more like 1/4 right here. Look at this one, how thick this one is, and then look at this thing over here. This thing's almost a ½ inch thick over here. And that causes your axle nut to fit, and axle nuts and pinch bolts and sleeves and everything else. So that all affects everything. You know, this brake drum stop here, you see how thin it all is through here, and this one here is big and bulky and thick. So more issues. And the big thing is up here, when you measure your frame, like right here, between your rails, we're about 8 7/8. Come over here and measure this in about the same place, and we are 9 3/8 inches, so ½ inch difference. Now I already bent this in my other video, showed you how I bent this and made a big S bend out of it here to get this axle plates where they belonged. And you can see why we had to do it. Frames are just wrong. You go up here with your, right across the top here, and you can see it's about 7 3/4 or so. And this one here, you can see it's about 1/8 inch narrower. You can also see that this is more of a curve. This is more a direct point to it. So it's a little bit different how it's made. You know, this part's up here. All the casts are just a little bit thicker and meatier, cause problems. So. But the back end's our major problem because the darn wheel brake and all that don't fit. The axle comes with a darn frame. It's too damn short to use. Not even close. These necks up in here, you can see how thick and bulky these are all through here, these dash plates. Look how thin these ones are. Look at the side view. Oh, it's on, so you can see how thick the casting looks. Look how thin this one here looks. It's more sculptured cut and everything. So they're all just different. So, anyway, there you go.